Blessed be everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are talking about intention, the power of intention, and how important it is for your magic. Now have a think about your last spellcasting activity. How clear in your intentions were you? How did you use your intention to help your magic? Have a think about that. Put them in the comments field if you wish to share how you connect to your intention when you're doing your magic. So my name is Sandra. I am the author of Crafting Your Wiccan Path. If you want to know more about Wicca, Witchcraft, Magic, Tarot and Shadow Work, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. If you want to become a better spellcaster and really understand the importance of having that clarity of intention and how to really feel into the results of your magic before you've even experienced them, I have a free PDF. It's called the Spellcaster Checklist, and that's what it is. It gives you a checklist of the things to check off when you are planning your spell for better results. There's a link in the description field below this video, and you can also find it on my website mysterywitchschool.com under the freebies tab. So intention. What is intention in the first place? It's really the energy and the focus of your desire. So you have a desire for something and you do a spell for it. The intention is, what do you intend to have happen as the result of the spell? It's going to carry the energy and it's going to carry your focus. So it's important, of course, to be clear about what that intention is, because your intention is shaping the outcome of your spell. So get clear about it. This is something I talk about in the Spellcaster Checklist, is about having that clarity of intention. Know exactly what it is that you want as your outcome. And you can be pretty specific with what it is you want as your outcome, particularly if it's necessary to be really specific with it. Because the more specific with it you are, the easier it's going to be for you to use your imagination to imagine yourself already experiencing it, which is a part of doing the magic. So a clear intention is going to help you do your magic in the first place. Now, the strong direction and a strong flow of energy is going to be determined by how clear you are in your intention. Because your intention is going to help provide you with the thought, with the feeling that you need to carry the energy of it, and also to know what to do after you've done the spell, to help guide you in the inspired action that you take after you've done the spell. So your intention always has to be first and foremost. Sometimes your intention might change. That's okay too. You can modify your spell casting to incorporate the changes of your intention, but try to get as clear about it as you can at the very beginning, because it's really going to push you in the direction that you're wanting to go. It's going to help you flow into that direction. Now, your intention needs to be there with emotion that's actually on board with your intention. So if you're intending on increasing your income, for example, then you need to know how to work with that, because intending to increase your income is great, but how much do you want to increase it by? Because if you just do a spell to increase your income, you might only increase it by 5%. You might want to increase it by 10%. You get specific about those things. You can use percentages, you can use dollar signs, you can do all of these things with magic. You can be quite specific with it. So what is your intention? What do you feel you need, or what do you desire? And focus on that. It's important when you are doing magic that you're not just focusing on what you intend. You really do need to look at how you feel about your intention and how you feel about the possibility of your intention happening. Do you believe that it is possible for you to have what it is you want to have, or experience what it is that you want to experience? Now, even if you don't believe you could experience that, it doesn't mean that you won't experience it or that you're holding yourself back. The important thing is to be able to imagine that you have experienced it. Use your imagination to imagine yourself experiencing what it is you're wanting to create, what your intention is. What does it feel like to have that intention already happening. It's a bit like a dress rehearsal where you're just imagining the end result, or you're imagining yourself doing the performance before you're doing it to get you into the feel of what it would feel like. This is what you're doing with your magic too, and it's really, really helpful. Now, another thing that's going to help you with your intention is to be in a more up energy kind of vibration, so a high vibe. And you can do this through gratitude and joy. So when you're thinking about your intention and you're planning a spell and you're imagining yourself in the wish fulfilled, okay, my intention has already been realized. I'm at the other side of the spell. It's happened, it's done. What am I feeling? Probably gratitude and joy. And if you're in that state as you're doing your spell, a state of gratitude for what you already have right here, right now, and gratitude for what it is that you want as if you already have it. So it's practicing gratitude, practicing what it feels like to be in a state of joy. It will really help your magic, and it will help you get more clear in your intention as well. Because when you're thinking about your intention and then you put yourself in the end result of what would I be doing if I had that, you're going to get more clear about what it is that you're wanting. If you want a job, for example, and you're just putting it out there that you want a job, and then you imagine yourself doing a job, you're going to imagine yourself probably doing some kind of particular job. You can't imagine yourself doing all jobs all at once because there's so many different things that people do. So when you're imagining yourself doing the job, what sort of job are you doing? Are you doing a job you enjoy, or are you doing a job that is just there to pay the bills? If you're going to be doing magic, go for what you want. Go for the job that you enjoy. Focus on that, and focus your intention on that too. I know you may be just looking for something in the interim, but focus on what it is that you really want, because you never know where magic is going to take you. Rather than being in a state of self-doubt or a state of desperation for what it is that you're wanting, you really do need to be in that state of, I've already received it. I'm grateful and I am appreciative of what it is that I already have and what I am receiving. It might seem like you're faking it. It might seem like you're pretending, and you are. But this is a part of magic. It's putting yourself in the vibrational state of experience. The experience that you want to have. Everything we do magic for is to have an experience. If you're doing healing for someone, it's because you want to experience their healing. You want to experience them experiencing their healing. When you do a relationship spell, you're wanting to experience emotions and feelings from that relationship. The same with money. You want to experience what it's like and what you're doing with that money. It's an experience that we're after in magic. It's always an experience. So what experience do you want to have? What experience is your intention leading you to? And then imagine you're having that experience. Use your imagination. What does it feel like to have that experience? And indulge in that feeling of you having that experience. Because that's the magic. The magic is in you having that experience. And in the moment that you're having that experience in your imagination, you are vibrationally literally having that experience. And your subconscious mind believes you're having that experience in the material world. And it will start to look for opportunities, give you creative ideas, and the universe will conspire to be able to then bring you the material version of the experience that you are experiencing on that emotional level. So that's why it's so important. Your intention can help you imagine what it's like to have that result, or what we call the wish fulfilled in law of assumption. Now, some of the mistakes that people make when it comes to intention is that they're vague about it. The example I used earlier was that you might just put out there for a job. You're not being specific about maybe what type of job you'd like. Really go for what it is you'd like to have, because you never know where the opportunities are going to come from. Some people are in conflict about their intentions. You may want something, but there's a part of you that feels that you don't deserve it, or a part of you that feels that, oh yeah, but if I do achieve that, then this will happen. You can be in conflict about it, and that's something you need to be clear about. Is there any conflict at all in my intention? Is there a part of me that doesn't want me to have it? Is there a part of me that doesn't feel safe having it, or it's not wise to have it, or I've been told I shouldn't have it, or so-and-so is going to get upset if I have it? Because these things can influence your emotion and your feeling and your intention as well. You won't have the energy behind your intention when you've got yourself umming and ahhing about it. The energy just won't be there, and that kind of spell will often flop. Another mistake is just having too many intentions. So you've got a lot of things that you're wanting to do, a lot of intentions, and you don't know which one to choose to work with first. It is important to just do one spell at a time, and while you can do a spell every day for different things, it's better to do them one a day rather than try to do more than one on the same day, because you need that energy and you need that focus. And when you're trying to do more than one thing or achieve more than one thing at a time, it can get overwhelming, and that can put you into an emotional state of panic, anxiety, and confusion, and that's going to influence your magic. So try to focus on one thing. So when it comes to your magic, your intention needs to be clear. You need to be able to then imagine the outcome and imagine yourself experiencing the outcome, having the experience. And if you're doing magic for someone else, on behalf of someone else, then you want to focus on the experience that you're having as they experience the results of the magic. So if you're doing a love spell for a friend, right? Say they want to meet somebody, and you do a love spell to help them meet somebody. You want to focus on how you feel when they tell you that they've gone out and they've met someone. How would you feel when they come and tell you that? That's what you need to focus on, because that's your intention. Your intention is for you to have the experience. You might want them to have the experience too of having a relationship, but you're going to be experiencing their experience yourself. So it's always about you. Magic is always about you experiencing the outcome and imagining that person also experiencing the outcome, but taking note of how you experience that person experiencing the outcome. That's really the power of magic, is your experience of it before it's even happened. And whenever you think of your magic, even though we say do the spell and forget about it, like do the spell and go and do a crossword puzzle, or go and watch Netflix, or go and watch YouTube or something like that, just to get your mind away from the spell, you are inevitably going to come back to thinking about your spell and your result. When you do, you want to go back into the feeling of it already having happened, go back into the experience of it already manifesting, and that will help move it along. Really, really important. So I talk a lot about intention on this channel. So there's a lot of videos to do with magic and how to tweak these things. I have a course called The Witch's Guide to Magic, which really focuses on spell casting. There's over 100 spells in that course, and there's also lots of videos to help you connect to the different types of spells. So love and romance spells, money, success spells, protection spells, defense spells, health and well-being spells, because all of these different categories of spells can have different things about them that can make them harder for you than others. And usually that's got something to do with yourself and what's inhibiting a clear intention in those areas, and what's stopping you from fully experiencing the results of those spells. It can be negative thoughts, negative beliefs. You may find you're great at protection magic, not very good at relationship magic, and you might not know why. Then The Witch's Guide to Magic can help you find out why, because I focus on all of those categories, and I go into detail about how you can find out through doing various different exercises to find those things that are stopping you from being able to have success in the area of magic that you'd like to have success in. So that's the Witch's Guide to Magic. There's a link in the description field below this video. You can also get that course as a bonus if you join up with the Mystery Witch School 101 Academy, which is my 12-month course on Wicca and Witchcraft. So that course is all about Wicca and Witchcraft as a lifestyle, as a way of being. So starting off with energy work, working with circle work, working with the tools, the sabbats, the lunar energies, working with various different deities, and there's magic in there as well. And that's a 12-month course to get you practicing the craft on a daily basis to help you connect to your inner witch, to connect to life, to connect to who you are, to connect to the joy of practicing the craft on a daily basis. It's your spiritual experience of the craft. So that course, Mystery Witch School 101, comes also, the Witch's Guide to Magic actually comes with that course as a bonus. So that's a great way of getting both courses for much more economical. So there's two ways you can go with the Witch's Guide to Magic. Join up the Mystery Witch School 101 and learn all about Wicca and witchcraft in general, or you can just go with the magic on the Witch's Guide to Magic. All of the links are in the description field below the video. They're all on my website, mysterywitchschool.com. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you on the next video.